Well, hello soldiers of the internet, my name is Casado Perfect and today I'm bringing you I believe, a OU match here against some guy of the Smogon forums. I did in fact change my team to a almost complete OU team, which wasn't really thought of too much, but it was just a team that I put together just of a few Pokemons that I liked. And this guy tried the same that I tried on another guy in my previous match. I tried to use some lower tier Pokemons against full OUs, and that didn't work out. So, well, the same applies for this guy. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. I'm gonna lead off with Poquito. He's gonna lead off with the Ninetales. I am going to set up my Stealth Rocks as he goes for, I believe, the Fire Blast. It does about 60% because it's in the sun. Because of the ability of Ninetales Drought, it's the same as Groudon, and he's basically gonna go for another Fire Blast after I hit him with a close combat. I must finish him off though, which is very good, and in the long run I'm not really gonna need Infernape. The MVP player of the MVP Pokemon of this match is actually Suicun, which is gonna make an appearance very soon. So I'm gonna send out La Noches here, and I am gonna face off the Ninetales and finish him off right away with the Shadow Ball. He did not switch out, which to my surprise was very good for me actually. So I got rid of the Ninetales and he sends out the Electivire. He's gonna hit me with a Thunder Punch as I myself go for the Destiny Bond, I believe, or the counter actually. And I'm gonna hit him straight to his jaw here, which is exactly what Gengar is all for. Especially my Gengar is always such a monster when running the moveset Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, Destiny Bond, and counter with the Focus Sash combination. It always does the job. So at this point I thought this guy might go for something along the lines of a Shadow Punch or something like that. I did not expect him to go for the Rock Polish, which is what he goes for at this turn, but now because he's gonna be faster than me this turn, and I'm not gonna be able to even pull off a move, the Destiny Bond is still in effect, which is gonna allow me to take down Frankie as well. And for those of you who actually don't know what the name actually is, Frankie is a cyborg from the anime One Piece, which I thought was hilarious. When I was facing this guy, I was like, hey, that's funny, I like One Piece too. So anyways, I'm gonna send out my Mysterio here, which is my Suicune. He's gonna send out his Starmie, and at this point I was like, he might go for a Thunderbolt or something like that, so I might as well just make a switch into King Tierra right here, which is my Jesus, I always forget the name of this guy. In any case, Legendary Dog. He's gonna hit me with a Hydro Pump, and I was like, oh my god, this guy is even faster. I wanted to see just how fast Starmie was. Of course, the base speed of Starmie is higher than this Pokemon, but I thought maybe since this guy is running a Rapid Spin, he might be slower than me, so that's why I went for the U-turn and risked getting hit by a Surf or a Hydro Pump. Fortunately for me though, I did in fact survive that Hydro Pump, which was to my surprise very, very unlikely to happen, but hey, it happened, and that works out in my favor. So I'm gonna make a switch here with a U-turn into my Salamence, and I'm gonna make a double switch here, just trying to scare him off because I knew he would switch. And now I'm gonna bring out my Mysterio. Now it's Mysterio against C4 Karura, which is a Bronzong, and I'm gonna start Calm Minding here. And I'm not really sure if this is the point in the match where we both go for Calm Minds and Charge Beams and all that kind of stuff all over the place. Because in this match, I myself, he actually allowed me to go for the 6+ special attack and special defense, which are in fact 6 Calm Minds. And at this point I'm at like +2. And he's gonna start going for the Charge Beam, of course, because that boosts his special attack and it's also super effective. Now, if he knew better, he would have gone for the Explosion or something like that. In any case, just trying to do as much damage as possibly could, but I don't think he was that serious in this match, so he decided to make a switch here into his Charizard, which is not really a favorable matchup, because I gotta say I still have the upper hand even though we are in the sun because of the Drought ability of Ninetales. Even after 3 Calm Minds, I'm pretty sure that a nice Skull will be able to finish off these Charizard. He goes for the Belly Drum though, and you know, it's gonna maximize his attack, but it's gonna cut in half his HP, which is gonna allow me just to finish him off with the Skull, even though it's actually the power of Skull is decreased in the sun. I'm not too afraid of that though, because after +3 special attack, 3 Calm Minds, I mean that's gonna be enough to take him out anyways. And since I'm Poison, or actually Toxic, I'm not too worried about that either, because I do have the move Rest. And this guy is actually carrying Thunder on his Starmie, and I don't understand why, because in the Sun, Thunder has even lower accuracy percentage, so I don't know why he actually went for the Thunder on that turn, but it was definitely not the best choice or the best move to use on that turn. So he's gonna start missing the Thunders as I go for the rest and recover all my HP. I was like facepalming myself at this point because, to be quite honest, to be quite frankly here, going for Thunder was like the stupidest choice. One, because I do have 3 plus 3 special defense. 2, because Thunder's accuracy is decreased in the Sun, but it gets increased in the rain. And 4, I mean, it's Starmie, it's a special attacker, and I'm like a special defense monster. So why would you even do that? I have no idea, but since I wake up, I go for the Scold. Unfortunately, it was not quite enough to, you know, finish off the Starmie. But I'm quite honestly not too worried about that because, 1, I still have Calm Minds, I still have Rest, so there is really nothing to be worried about. And even if he gets a critical hit with the Thunder, it's not gonna be able to finish me off either, because the amount of damage that he does each turn that he goes for Thunder is absolutely ridiculous. It's just nothing. It's basically nothing. So I finish off the Starmie, and he brings out his C4 Karura, which is gonna be the Bronzon, and I'm gonna go for the Scald here. I am just basically hoping for a burn, and as you know, as far as I can see, I am going to be able to basically finish off his entire team with Suicun at this point. But before I do that, I would like to try out to get to 6+ special attack and special defense with a few more Calm Minds, which are gonna work out in the end, because this guy, for some reason, he did not, you know, started playing a little bit smarter, or I don't even know if he had anything else in his arsenal to face my Suicune. But in the end, it was basically a lost case for him, because after you allowed a Suicune, which is basically trained in defense, to get up to 6+ special attack and special defense, it's basically almost impossible to take down this guy. Even though, you know, there are many ways to take him out, such as going for the Mirror Code, going for the Destiny Bond, going for Explosion, and that kind of things. But he did not have any of those options to go for, so it is basically pretty much game over at this point. I don't quite remember if he still got a few more Pokemons left, but the only thing that I'm facing at this point is basically his Bronzon, and there is really nothing else that I can tell you guys at this point, because it's basically me going for the Calm Minds, him going for the Charge Beam, we both getting special attack boost, and basically me doing more damage to him than he does to me. And actually, if I got low enough here to the point that I am basically forced to go for the rest, I would not hesitate to go for that, because you know, critical hits can be a pain in the ass sometimes, and I better just be as careful as I possibly can, even though I'm not supposed to be careful at this point. I am supposed to be reckless and go for the Scold all over the place, and that's basically what I'm gonna do now. I don't have any other reason to go for anything else, as I get a burn here, which is gonna help me out finish off the Bronzon as fast as possible right now, because really this is pretty much just stalling time, because why would I mean, I would have forfeited the game at this point if I was him, but hey, everybody has their own reasons for staying battling, and some of them just stay and basically see their Pokemon go down. And that was basically the game, guys. I thank you very much for watching. Suicune was the MVP player of this match. I am gonna thank you guys tremendously for all the great support you guys have been giving me in the last couple of videos. I've been having a lot of comments, and well, not a lot of comments, but I mean a lot of support on the like sides of the videos. So if you guys want to keep that up, liking my videos, I will definitely bring you more and better content each time that I upload a video. I thank you very much for watching, and this has been Castle Perfect, and I am out.